Alright, so what is up YouTube? The name is Tech and Heat, and it's been a while since I've actually done a little vlog, especially like this. And if I'm looking down, I'm sorry, I'm kind of looking at my screen to make sure that I am in focus and that I'm still on. But this is the Ralliart, and unfortunately I'm still reaching problems with the car, even with its new engine. So one of the reasons why I haven't done much lately is for the simple fact that I just recently got an issue just after doing my last video of getting my new decals and stuff from Primal Driven. So, what's pretty much wrong with the car? Pretty much, I've been having this issue with what we believe is either the throttle position sensor or the accelerator pedal position, because we kind of figured out that those are in two completely different spots but still work together. One of those things is malfunctioning, and it's causing my car to be very delayed whenever I hit the accelerator. My uncle believes it's the accelerator pedal position. I think he's probably right since he knows what he's talking about, but I'm also thinking that it could also be the throttle position sensor as well, because that's what a lot of people have also suggested. So what have I tried to do to fix it? Pretty much the first thing I tried doing was going to the Junkyard. Now when I went to the Junkyard, and this was like a couple days ago, it's over the weekend on Sunday. When we went, a couple things happened. The first thing was the fact that it's kind of hard to find this car. Again, it is a 2006 Mitsubishi Lancer Ralliart, and just finding a first generation Ralliart alone is very difficult. I was only able to luckily find one Ralliart. However, leading on to the second problem is that the one Ralliart we found, unfortunately, it was damaged on this side. No, that side. Sorry, still being a little noob at this, but it was damaged on that side, which is actually the same position where the accelerator pedal position sensor is. I'll probably show you guys a couple pictures of it, you know, the areas that I'm actually talking about. I gotta switch hands because it's actually a lot heavier to hold than I thought. So unfortunately that got damaged, and the accelerator pedal position sensor was smashed. It was literally crushed just enough to be able to damage that pedal position sensor, and so we had no other car to go to. Now, leading on to kind of like the 2.5 of irritations we found out is that even though the Mitsubishi Eclipse GS and the Galants also run the 4G69 engine, what I found out is that apparently they don't have the accelerator pedal position sensor in the same spot as the Ralliart. And that's a big problem, because that means all of those cars now are useless, and that's a real shame, because last time I had an issue with this when it came to my pulley, I was able to actually get the piece I needed off of one of those cars, because again, they ran the same engine. So I was able to get the piece I needed and it bolted straight on. However, because they don't have the accelerator pedal position sensor, at least not in the same spot, unfortunately, all those cars are useless. So that pretty much took away all my motivation, because now I literally had no car to try and get this thing fixed. However, shortly after, I did find out that apparently the Mitsubishi Outlanders, which is an SUV, which also has the 4G69 engine, also has accelerator pedal position sensor in the same spot. So we went to go find it, and unfortunately, and this is what irritated me on number 3, is that literally all of the Outlanders we saw, and it was like 5, ooh, this is a nice lighting, I'll say here real quick, but like we found 5 Outlanders, and literally all of them had their engines already pulled, including the accelerator pedal position sensor, and that really annoyed the living fuck out of me. Again, this is such a workout just carrying this camera, but that annoyed the crap out of me, knowing that my last chance was gone. So unfortunately now I'm still having the issue. Luckily it has been a little better. I'm just going really easy on the car, still getting the delayed issue, and it's not exactly the safest thing to have right now, but right now it's not as bad as when it started, but nonetheless the problem is still there. So what have I done now to try and fix it? Pretty much I've gone on eBay and I've actually purchased the accelerator pedal position switch. Hopefully it should come in sometime next week, which I'm really hoping it does, because I'm actually going away to Orlando in 2 weeks, because I'm actually going to EDC Orlando. For those guys that are unaware, it's an electronic music festival held in Orlando. I'm going to it. I love my electronic music, so I want to go have fun for the weekend. Another thing I want to talk about is also the throttle position sensor, because again, that is still something that I have in mind that it might cause the problem. I have also purchased one. However, I've kind of been a little sneaky and I've actually decided to purchase a slightly bigger one off of a Mitsubishi Endeavor, I believe it's called. It's kind of hard for me to pronounce it, but it's also another SUV that again runs this. And when I was reading on the forums, a lot of people were saying that you can upgrade these throttle bodies to either the 63mm throttle bodies that can come off of like an Endeavor that I just got off of, or you can get a 65mm throttle body that can come off of a Mitsubishi Eclipse GT. Now, the reason why I didn't get the GT is because apparently our intake manifolds are really like, I think it's called their bore size or something. I forgot what it's called exactly. But their size is 62 something millimeters. So that's why a lot of people recommend that we switch to the Endeavors, because even though the Endeavor, and again I might be saying that name wrong, but even though the millimeter is slightly bigger, it's still good enough. And I'm starting to shake my hand now, it's really heavy, but the 63mm is still a good enough fit, and you'll apparently notice a good amount of power gain. It's not going to be anything serious, but you will get some power from it. So I decided to pretty much buy a mod for my car, just upgrading my throttle body. Whether that fixes the problem or not, I don't know, but hey, at least I finally got a mod, and it has been a while. So outside of that, since I'm on the topic of throttle bodies, I might eventually get a Mitsubishi Eclipse GT throttle body, but that's when I'm actually going to also purchase the Road Race Motorsport ported and polished intake manifold, because a lot of people are saying that if you want to get the GT's throttle body, then just get the intake manifold as well, the one from Road Race Motorsports. It will fit up perfectly. So whenever that happens, which is going to be sometime next year, hopefully early next year, I will get both of those pieces. Till then, I'm just gonna have the Endeavor. Hopefully that thing actually like works really, really well, because according to a lot of people on the forums, they said that they really do love the mod. So everything I'm getting for this car, I'm kind of getting help from, you know, forums that have been going on for like years and years. So even though I'm not really posting on there, I'm always on there just reading what old threads have been about. So it's pretty much been everything. Just wanted to give you guys a quick little update on the car. It has been a while since I've even shown it to you guys, but again, this is it. For those of you guys wondering what I have done to my car, pretty much I have done the all-fit lip, which you can see there. I've done a short ram air intake. I've done the MagnaFlow catback exhaust, and I've also got the Road Race Motorsport underdrive pulley. And then I also have the Vanguard Racing strut bar. I still do plan on getting wheels for this car. I finally decided to get XXR's 527s. However, just because of this little issue, it has postponed it just a little bit longer, because I had all the money to buy it. I had just enough money to buy both the wheel and tire setup. That's one of the reasons why it's also taking a little bit longer. It's just because I'm planning on buying the setup as a whole, and I literally had enough money to buy it, but then like almost every time I'm planning on buying a mod, an issue comes about, and so I had to just postpone the wheels just a little bit and worry about this problem right now. But hopefully once that problem gets done, hopefully then we'll finally be able to get the wheels and tires, and then hopefully coilovers, which I am planning on going on BC Racing coilovers. I'm gonna have a lot of fun. I'm hoping to get all that done by the end of the year, and I just accidentally zoomed in. Whew, that was terrifying. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. It's been quite a long video, been going on over like 10.5 minutes. So again, that's everything. Also, you can tell on there, I have one of the banners on there. That's not the banner that I just got from the previous unboxing video, but that is from Primal Driven. I've had that on for, I think even before I had my all fit lip. But I do plan on putting the Hustle and Grind banner on the back, which I just want to give you guys, you know, a quick little tour. All right, so here we go. So you guys can actually get a good focus on what my setup is like. So again, I have the Primal Driven decal right there. I've got the all fit lip decal on there. And then going to the back, I could have put the all fit lip on the rear as well, but I decided not to do that. On here, I also got it from Primal Driven. For you guys that are unaware, the hashtag No Dean Squad is from Evan Shanks. And then the hashtag Don't Get Jaked is like an old situation that happened back in Primal Driven where one of their members got their seats taken away by the previous owner. So that's why I got that as well. And then of course the OG Tuner Crate member sticker. Now, just so you guys get an idea of what I'm going to do with the decals, I'm pretty much going to remove both of these. I might rebuy them, but I plan on removing those and put the Hustle and Grind right over there, just all the way up top. And then I plan on rebuying those decals, and I'm just going to get all of my decals and have it just stack up here. I was able to actually purchase a few more decals when I was at a previous meet, and I got enough just where it looked nice to just go straight up the middle. And then of course I'm gonna have the anti-backstab club decal right there, and I think that should be everything. So put it back to me. That's pretty much it. Luckily it is pretty late out and I'm at school. I'm actually outside school right now. I'm in the parking garage and I'm all the way up top, which is why no one's here. And what I might do for you guys, anybody who decides to stay on this long, is I'm actually gonna start the car for you guys, because this car has been out here for a good amount of hours, which means it's gonna be a quite lovely cold start. So unfortunately I don't have my tripod with me right now, which is why I've been holding this camera up, but I'm gonna try to position it enough to where it's close to the exhaust and where you guys can hear it. It probably won't sound as great as what it could be because of the whole, you know, throttle body or accelerator pedal position sensor, you know, mix up or whatever problem, because every time I start it up now, it kind of doesn't go to as high of an RPM range as it normally would on startups. But let me just show you guys what it sounds like right now. Alright you guys, so that's everything. If you guys are hearing like a little squeaky noise, if any of you guys can help me, my freaking pulley, ever since I installed the road race motor spray pulley, it's been constantly making like that squeaky noise. I'm wondering if it's either the belt or if I just have a bad pulley, but it's always been making that noise. But when it warms up a little, it calms down a little bit more. That's pretty much been everything. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like. Comment on, you know, what you might think the problem is, if you guys can still hear me. And yeah, till next time, this has been your boy Taking Heat, and I'm out. Peace.
ground shake.